Afternoon, June 19th, 4:49, and taking a quick look at Litecoin. A general thesis that is been kind of playing around in my mind, so I better put it out on paper in paper form, being a video on TradingView and YouTube. So, looking at Litecoin, it's got clear W pattern, obviously, right? If you cannot see that, you need to look at some more charts. That is clear to me. And we're resting on the 2019 high, tested it, pierced it actually a few days, right? During a crash. We call it a crash, might as well, because it was a deep sell off, high of 420 down to, I believe, around here, 142, even a little bit lower actually. So, my thesis on Litecoin, why this could be a moneymaker for some of you guys. It is like rewinding the clock on Bitcoin and rewinding the clock on Bitcoin back to, I believe, around 2016. So if we kind of look at this chart, this is a Coinbase chart of Litecoin. Prior to the Coinbase listing, I believe it was right around here. And this was actually additional historical data that Coinbase or TradingView has tacked on. It was in 2017 that it got listed, very early, and so prior to the listing on Coinbase, it had basically zero network value, right? It was $1 times what, 15 million coins, 20 million coins, whatever the supply was at that time. Now, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Rewind the clock. And so prior to around this period, middle of 2012, Bitcoin 2 had basically zero network value. The number of coins times by $2-3, it was in the low tens of millions, right? Low tens of millions. Imagine that. We hit $1 trillion plus over here. And look at this rise, the 2013 rise. A lot of I think this was the publication on, let me see, when the Wired article. The Wired article was, I believe, 2012. This was a kind of a bear market. And if you look, this is the double bubble, right? Leading to the Mt. Gox collapse. The double bubble. We kind of had the double bubble here in Litecoin, right? I remember when it was trading around $40-50 and broke out to the December high, which I believe was around $380. Maybe it was like $350. We're in that region. Let's make it accurate. 420. Wow. Yeah, 420. Amazing, eh? Look how different it looks now with the bar candle. And so you could call that a double bubble, like what happened in Bitcoin 4 years earlier, right? This bear market is eerily similar, in my opinion, to the bear market in Bitcoin of 2014, 2015, 2016, right? And this was the recovery in June 2016. Didn't quite make the high, or did it? Let's have a look. Didn't quite make the high. It got up to $778, right? So it took until Feb 27 to break the 2013 high 4 years later. And 4 years later on Litecoin broke the high, right? Or equaled it on Coinbase. And we had a fallback. And way severe, more severe than this here on Bitcoin. But the pattern is similar. The pattern is similar in my eye, if you kind of see what I'm getting at. But Litecoin is kind of rewinding the clock for Bitcoin. And it kind of makes sense. The code is extremely similar. Yes, there's 4x number of coins. Yes, there's less hash rate. But in the eyes of many, is a similar type of asset. The code doesn't really change. It's kind of inert, calcified at this point, right? And it won't change. It's over 10 years old, right? Litecoin. It's always been around, and so the 2017 run on Bitcoin was 100x, around $200 to 20,000. And we can take a look here. What was this low? And can I get it? 152. It was more than 100x. It was more than 100x. Let me do quick math. 130x, roughly. Somebody points out the actual number. I haven't got a calculator with me. But 130x in 1, 2, 3, basically 3 years. 3 years from that bottom. This bottom was in December 2018. 3 years later will put us at Christmas. Christmas in Litecoin. And a similar X on Litecoin would be, let's do conservatively, low is $22. So 100x, $2,200, right? 133x, oh boy, what would that be? About around $3,000. Around $3,000. We're currently at $158, right? Are you with me on this thesis that Litecoin is basically a chance to buy Bitcoin 4 years ago? I'm kind of have this conviction that it is, just because of the similarity. Just because of the similarity of the similarity of the price action. Again, putting back on the area chart, that will put us around this region, right? Around this region. So, a 1 year bull market. Will this actually be 6 months, 9 months, or 12 months? I'm not too sure, but if Bitcoin peaks around next spring and you got a few months extra of altcoin action, that would make sense, right? About a year away, hitting, what do we say, $3,000. $3,000, because it's alt, it could do 5 or 6. Let's just say $5,000. Yeah, bold call, but somebody's got to make it, right? And Litecoin doesn't get much love, so let's give Litecoin some love. And to the Litecoin community, a strong crypto community, and that is what actually gives the network value. Holders, believers, whatever you want to call them. It is true. So yeah, quick video, Litecoin. Again, made a call previously of $2,000, and I am extending it to 3,000 to 5,000. So here you go, Litecoin fans. Hopium with some background information as to why the Hopium could be real. And look at this momentum on the floor. How many times do you want to buy Litecoin on the floor? It generally tends to be a good move to make, right? Generally tends to be a good move to make. And let's have a quick look at a stochastic on the monthly, on the weekly, sorry. Where are we at? On the stochastic? Again, buying in these regions when the Litecoin is on the floor and the Stokes and the indicators on the floor generally proves to be good. Here, it did not. That's because Bitcoin was still finishing up. But again, Litecoin does go on crazy runs. Here we go, 47 to 420. That's almost a 10x. Almost a 10x, like maybe 9.5x. So pretty good performance, right? It basically just overperformed Bitcoin, right, during this one. By a factor of like 1.5, I believe 1.5. So again, if Bitcoin does recover and hit those six-figure numbers, bet your bottom dollar that Litecoin will again outperform. Okay, guys, 9 minutes 50, 10-minute video. Enjoy your weekend. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace, Balaji.